Hey, how y'all doing? So today we're gonna be talking about NCD/USD. I'm gonna be breaking down this red trade, see what we could have done better, see what we did right, all that good stuff, right? So first things first, I'm gonna head over to my free Discord chat room where I first posted this. If you want if you want a link to the free Discord chat room, there'll be a link to that in the video description. So if you want to get in there, learn, study all the educational content, you know what to do. All right. So let's scroll up a little bit. All right, so you can see from earlier. All right, you see right here, I said NCD/USD higher time frame market structure is bullish. Came down here on the 4-hour, tested a higher time frame level of support, and now reacting off of that level. Okay, market structure on NCD/USD 100% bullish. Okay, why is it 100% bullish? Well, you see, we had this leg up. We had this leg up right here, breaking these highs right here, taking out this buy side liquidity that represents a shift in market structure. That's step number one. Okay, then what's next? We want to see it pull back. It did. It pulled back. It purged that level, and then it pulled back into a discount within this price range. And next, it put in a swing low level. At that point, it's confirmed. The market structure is bullish on this daily chart. Right here, it's bullish. Okay. Now, we had a higher time frame level on the 4-hour chart. So you see this old high right here. What did I tell you guys all the time? When you have old highs like that inside of a fair value gap, very sensitive price point, right? So boom, there we go. There is your higher time frame level. Okay. So far, what we've concluded. Well, we have our higher time frame trend backing us, higher time frame market structure. We have a higher time frame level of support. Price comes down, boom, tests that level. Okay, in a discount marketplace. What's next? Do we just buy it now off that? Well, you can actually, but you would want to play that structure. Okay, I'll wait for lower time frame confirmation. If you were to play that 4-hour structure, a good stop out point would be this low right here, or that right there. That would be a good stop out point if you were to play that 4-hour structure. I'll wait for lower time frame confirmation. Okay, see right here. See how we had a nice reaction off of that level, leaving a fair value gap. It does so. It comes up and then it takes out this buy side, which we'll go into here in a second, likely contributed to it being an L. But we had our criteria. We had the bounce off the higher time frame level right there, and we had our lower time frame confirmation being the fair value gap created off that level. So we had that bounce. It came up, took out this buy side. Then it pulled back here, as you can see. I waited for news to get done. I don't mess with high impact news like that. So I waited for the news to get done with. After the news was done with, let me go down to 15-minute as well. After the news was done with, I liked where it was at, and I marketed in the play. Okay, I already liked where it was at. It was just slightly over 1-to-1, but just about 1-to-1. And I was targeting this high right here. See this? Why am I targeting that high? Because that's buy side liquidity. Okay. And my stop was underneath this low right here. That was the low of the fair value gap, but also the low of this key liquidity run. And yeah, you could see it kind of chopped around a little bit. It had this big surge up right here. Looked like it was going to go. It was going to do it for us, then pulled the rug, and that was the end of it, right? So what are some minuses for this play? Well, I like seeing that liquidity get left untapped, like right here. Like I said, we came up on this move up. We took out this buy side liquidity. And price is always searching for that next key liquidity pool. So it took out this key liquidity pool. What was the next key liquidity pool? It was this low right here. But overall, it was still bullish. We had a higher time frame influence, all that good stuff. So, and another minus for the play was there was no institutional price level down here in our discount marketplace down here. You see this? Do we have any key institutional price level? No, we got 40, we got 35, we got 30. I mean, there's literally no key institutional price level in this area. So that's definitely a minus for the play. But other than that, it was a good setup. I mean, it was good enough to take the trade. It was good enough to pull the trigger on. So I'm going to check this off, guys, as a successful day. And also, I wanted to answer a question that I saw right before I turned on this, or right before I started this video. Let's see. All right, so Scott says, Mike, why the big reversal on NCD/USD? It was looking so good. Well, for a few reasons that I already mentioned before. One minus was the fact I like seeing, like I said, I like seeing that buy side actually get left untapped like that, because we got that draw. You can see right here during London session, see how it tapped out that buy side. I prefer that doesn't disqualify a play for me. Okay. But I prefer to see previous day's highs get left untapped. That is always best, and that's one for the nose. I prefer to see previous day's highs left untapped, but it's not a 100% requirement for me, but it's best. Number two, there was no institutional price level in here. What are our institutional price levels? 00, 20, 50, 80. Again, 00, 20, 50, 80 are your institutional price levels. It's always best if you have those institutional price levels in there. But guess what? Why the big reversal? That's a couple reasons, like I said, that could have contributed. But at the end of the day, you got to accept that anything can happen. Anything can happen. You could do everything right. Okay. Again, it's not an A+ setup. We've already concluded that. But you could do everything right and be wrong. So part of trading is you got to be able to accept the losses. It was a good setup overall. I'm not gonna sit here for hours now. I'm not gonna sit here all night and kind of try to nitpick what did I do wrong on this. What did I do wrong? Nope, it's just it's one play within my system. Okay, because I got remember, we got to keep a long-term perspective. We can't get too caught up on the short term. We do a little brief analysis, or hey, we identified a few things that could have went wrong in here. That's it. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get attached to the trade. I'm already on to the next. What's next? It's in the past. That's the mindset you need. You got to keep executing, and you can't let one trade unravel you, because it's just one. It's literally one trade within many within our system.